Hello, welcome to Pen Physics again. Today I want to do relativistic kinematics because this is something that we didn't have time to review before the mock exam. So I think we should do one example of how you add velocities relativistically. For that I will use three of my vintage pens. These are the two Parker Duofolds. This is actually the classic color that Parker made available with this model, the Duofold. This is actually the Duofold Junior, the relatively small pen. This is even smaller. This is the Duofold, the Lady Duofold, a different color. And this is the very old Pelikan 100. All of these pens are very old, like 1930s, maybe older. And this was actually damaged when I got it. There was a crack on the ring here, and ink was dripping. So I had to put some glue around it. You can probably see that. It's not the best way of fixing this, but anyway, I didn't have any tools, so that seemed to work. The nib also, it's a bit scratchy, but it still writes nicely. These pens come with a the button filling system that works with pressure inside. But I will not fill it with ink. I'm just going to dip the nib in ink and use it like that. Same with that. This one has an oblique medium nib, which means that it's not flat or round, it's slanted like this, so it writes kind of funny. And it does have a piston filler mechanism for ink. So I use different inks with these pens. Anyway, let's do velocity addition. What I wanted to show you first is the idea behind that. Let's say you have a reference frame that we'll call S, and another reference frame S prime, moving with a velocity v in respect to the first frame. And both observers will observe an object moving with some velocity, and this guy will say this object has a velocity u. This observer will say that this object has a velocity u prime. Okay, and how are these related? Well, the data booklet gives you the formula that u prime is equal to u minus v, 1 minus uv c squared. Okay, see how the oblique works. You get a thicker line like this, a thinner line like this. So this is the effect of the oblique nib. Okay, so this was the formula of the data booklet. Both observers see different velocities, and this is the connection between the velocities. C is the speed of light. Now, from that, you can extract the opposite, meaning that if you know u prime, what is u? So you can solve for u, then you will get u prime plus v. So you basically substitute u with u prime, but you have to change the signs from minus to plus. This is 1 plus u prime v c squared. Okay, and you can hear the sound of the pen like that. Okay, so if you see this in the data booklet, be able to extract that, because sometimes, actually more often than not, problems ask for this formula. So what I will do today is, from May 10, this is of course paper 3, this is option H, relativity, so I will use this question, H2, part C. This is from May 10, time zone 1. Okay. You may wonder what kind of color this this ink is. And what are these things? These are my ink bottles. So instead of carrying my big bottles with me, I have this. So I'm gonna dip this into Carantas Grand Canyon, which is the very brownish color. It's very nice. So this is what I use for one of my duofolds. The other one is blue. It's like a sapphire blue. It's not dark blue, it's light. So I'm making a mess all over the place, but that's okay. I like doing this actually. I do this on purpose. Anyway, so what is this problem? This problem says that I have two protons moving in opposite directions with the same speed. So there is one proton moving with a velocity v is equal to 0.70 c, the speed of light. Another proton is moving in the opposite direction, the same speed, I have to cap this. This is too small, so I have to cap. Proton, proton. And the question is, how does this proton see the other proton moving? So what's the relative velocity between the two protons? So let me do the following. Let me draw an Earth observer, S. And this S observer says that V, 0.7 c, one of the proton is what I will call S prime, another reference frame. And according to the Earth observer, to S, this proton, this reference frame is moving to the right with a velocity 0.70 c. So this is what I will actually call V. It's plus 0.70 c. Okay, and the Earth observer sees the other proton moving to the left with a velocity 0.70 c. So going back to my previous example, this would be u, the velocity of this object relative to the Earth observer. So I will call this u, but this has to be a minus because it goes to the left. So minus 0.70 c. Okay, and then the question is, what is u prime? What is the velocity of this proton according to this proton, which is the observer S prime? So basically, this was the hardest part. If you write the symbols like this, then you know exactly which formula you have to use. And I'm going to use the first one. So let me take my other vintage pen and write down the equation that u prime is equal to u minus v, 1 minus uv c squared. Okay, now you have to be careful with the signs because some velocities are positive, some velocities are negative. You have to be consistent. So u was minus 0.70 c minus v is plus 0.70 c. So that's the numerator. Down here I have 1 minus u, which was minus 0.70 c. Then v is another 70 c, c squared. And you see that the c and the c and the c squared will cancel. So what you have is that u prime is equal to minus 1.40 c on the top, and this is 1 plus 0.7 times 0.7, 0.49. Okay, so final answer is that u prime is equal to minus 0.94 c. So this is how the left proton sees the other proton approaching. Okay, so it's not 1.4 as you would do with classical physics, and you will end up with speed greater than the speed of light, which is wrong. This is the correct answer. Okay, so study this example, do a few more from the book, and good luck on the test today.